Concrete leveling. If a pathway or any other walkway is made of concrete or stone slabs, sooner or later the surface loses its uniformity. Due to the natural contraction of the soil, the slabs sink. Pedestrians walking on this path may fall due to unevenness and injure themselves. To prevent this, it is necessary to carry out surface leveling work on time. In this case, it has been shown how to lift a sunken concrete slab with special polylevel foam. Even though this foam resembles a normal one, its performance properties are very different. The foam is pumped underneath the slab through a specially drilled hole. It consists of two components, which are connected when the foam is under the slab. By interacting, the components contribute to the expansion of the foam and the uniform filling of all the cavities. The road repair contractor controls the composition of the foam and consequently the final elevation of the slab. The entire procedure takes no more than 15 minutes, after which the polylevel hardens completely and keeps the slab at the proper level. This product is completely ecological and doesn't affect the composition of the soil. Egg trays from recycled paper. Molded pulp packaging is one of the most popular ways to store eggs. In the village of Dwarapudi, located in the Indian district of East Godavari in the state of Andhra Pradesh, they came up with a way to make the production of these trays more environmentally friendly. It was decided to use waste paper to create this type of packaging. Recycling is an effective way to reduce the amount of waste produced by human activity. Egg trays can be produced from a wide range of waste paper, from newspapers and magazines to notebooks and recycled cardboard waste. Paper molding technology, similar to papier-mâché production, is used for manufacturing. Recycled paper is mixed with a lot of water. Wet paper passes through a metal mesh in order to obtain dehydrated paper fibers. The mass is then molded to get the product the way it needs to be. After that, the paper fibers acquire a smooth surface and are compacted. That's how egg trays with rigid and stable sides are obtained. Stamped concrete. Modern construction is constantly being improved, and every year new materials and technologies appear on the market to improve the quality of buildings. Today, an unusual design using concrete, the most common building material, is rapidly gaining popularity. Workers use polyurethane and metal stamps to give an unusual relief to the smooth surface of the concrete. Stamped concrete can mimic almost any surface, whether it's bricks, paving slabs, wood pallets, slate tiles, or even animal skin. There are molds that will allow you to create a pattern of leaves, animal tracks, or various other decorative figures to be placed on a concrete surface. It may seem that the stamping procedure is not too complicated, but it is necessary to apply the stamps in the right places. In fact, precision and extreme accuracy are required to make the image complete, not blurry, and without visible joints or defects. Wooden lamp. The video shows the work of an expert carpenter capable of making a modern and stylish table lamp from a couple of unremarkable pieces of wood. The initial materials are 3 wooden bars which are polished from different sides until the profile becomes a rectangle. Then, with the help of a sawing machine, the bars are transformed into 27 cubes of identical size. The carpenter makes a hole inside each cube to connect them with glass plugs. This is a really laborious job because the numerous holes must be placed strictly in the center of the cubes, otherwise the lamp will not have the right shape. For a safe use of the product, once the cubes are assembled, the edges and corners are carefully polished. Finally, the inner cubes are replaced by a wooden parallelepiped wrapped in an LED strip. The result is an original and unique handmade lamp. Sidewalk construction. Paving tiles are the most common material for path construction. It can be found all over the world, but some people can't afford to buy ready-made tiles. Sometimes it's much cheaper to do the work yourself, right where you plan to place the pathway. The video shows how quick-read plastic formwork can be used to quickly and efficiently build a pedestrian walkway that'll have the same attractive appearance as if it were made of finished tiles. The manufacturer of Quick-Read offers a wide range of ways for anyone to build a path to their liking. Before work begins, the builder levels the surface and prepares the place where the tiles will be laid. He then dilutes the concrete and applies special dyes to increase the attractiveness of the finished road. Finally, all that remains to be done is to apply the formwork to the spot and fill it with concrete. In the cells, the material is so compressed that when the formwork is removed, the concrete maintains the shape of the stones or tiles. After 1 hour, the material will begin to harden, and after a few days, the path can be used without problems. Active house. The construction you see on the screen has two very interesting features. First, it is a house with a positive energy balance. This means that the building itself produces the amount of energy needed for a normal life inside. The combination of several original architectural solutions makes it possible not only to save energy, but also to manage it more efficiently. Secondly, the Canadian patented inshell wall technology was used for the construction. Previously, these insulation panels were only used in commercial construction. Today, they've been improved to make it possible to build a residential structure. Special solar span thermal insulation panels were used for roof construction. The result was an Energy Plus house, which was also built in a much shorter time than standard buildings. The materials selected for the construction create a favorable microclimate thanks to adequate ventilation and temperature control. Epoxy resin furniture. In recent years, furniture made of combined materials such as wood and epoxy resin have become increasingly popular. The reason for this phenomenon lies in the unusual and very beautiful appearance of the finished product. The wood contrasts spectacularly with the elements of the finished epoxy resin. Epoxy resin is a synthetic compound of oligomers, which is hardly used anywhere in its pure form. However, the expert workers mixing this substance with hardener create true works of art. To create a piece of furniture, for example a table, you first have to prepare a wooden base. Then the synthetic material is mixed with the hardener. It is important to correctly calculate the proportion of components. Any error would affect the durability of the product and the resistance to water and chemicals. If the master does everything in the right way, as shown in our video, the resulting furniture has a unique appearance and optimum resistance to adverse effects. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.